All right, guys, welcome back to another podcast. This is a big one. We have a great guest on. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to the notification bell and follow us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Leave us a review. All right, it's my name's Kai. This is Kyle. We got Chris over there, and of course, we got Sueco. What's going on, bro?
Hi, I'm Sueco.
What's going on, man?
It's good to be here.
So
appreciate y'all for having me.
Yeah,
so you
course.
fully go by Sueco now?
Yeah, or Sueco. It, honestly, like, if you know me by Sueco the Child, that's cool. But like, yeah,
Where
I
does that
dropped the
start?
child. Huh?
Where did that start? Like Sueco the Child. What does that mean?
So Sueco. So my whole family is Swedish and Finnish.
Okay.
Right. And when I was a little kid, I was in like a Spanish class, and I was like a little fuck around kid, and and then like the teacher asked like the students, he was like, "Yo, what's your nicknames? I'll call you by your nicknames, right?" And then I'm a little fuck around, so I told him, I was like, "Call me an OG. I'm an OG, Mr. Craig." I'm like 12 years old, and he's like, "I'm not gonna call you OG. I'll call you Sueco G, because Sueco means Swedish."
Okay.
In Spanish.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah.
In English. So like
Sueco, like soy Sueco. I'm Swedish.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And then just a lot of the homies started calling me like Sueco.
Okay.
Like just outside of class.
So it's pronounced Sueco, not Sueco.
Well, no, but then after a while, like if you didn't speak Spanish, you just said Sueco.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, yeah,
That's
just Sueco.
Sueco's clean. Sueco's clean.
It is clean. Yeah.
That's my name.
When's the last time you went by your real first name?
Like Will or Willie. Yeah. Well, so no one ever has called me Will. It's either been like William or Willie. And most of my life it was Willie. And like maybe like some of my like super old friends still call me that. But like since I was like maybe like 14 or 15, most people just kind of call me Sueco.
That's pretty sick.
It's
super like respectable to get a nickname that really sticks on, because like only a few people have it, and if it really sticks on and it becomes like your actual first name, then like that's so sick.
I guess so. I don't know. Yeah, cool.
It usually sticks when people make it for you. That's why.
Yeah. I get what you mean. So the history? You always grew up here, right? And then how did music start? You're doing Instagram first with beats, and then you got into like TikTok when TikTok blew up. What's the history there?
I mean, no, I've been making music like my whole life.
Right.
But that was like when shit kind of started working. No, like, yeah, so I started making... This is a podcast. How long can we go?
Go as long as you want. We don't hear it all.
Right,
yeah.
You want me to fucking
tell the story.
My story?
And we want to talk as little... We just want to hear everything you got to hear.
Really? Okay, hold on. Let me...
Yeah, take another drink.
You got to get feeling social.
Hold on.
Yeah. Beer bong the rest of the corona.
Maybe later. No, like I grew up in the church. My dad was the choir director at the church that I went to, and my mom was like a singer. And so I kind of just grew up like singing and like shit in church. And then I started playing the drums because my dad got me the video game Rock Band.
Right, yeah.
Like when I was like hella young, and I would like get to expert mode.
That was the shit.
100%,
Yeah.
Right? And then like when you start playing those crazy songs, expert mode, you're like playing drums. You're hitting shit on time, like with the coordination.
Getting rhythm.
Yeah, in rhythm, like and so when I like sat down at a drum set for the first time, I could kind of already play just from
guitar,
rock band, from rock
wow.
band.
Okay.
And so I started playing like drums for the church band when I was like 12.
Yeah.
Super young. And then in school, I was a weird nerd kid.
Yeah.
Right.
Like a quiet nerd or like what? Like tech? No, you weren't techie. Right?
Oh no, I was a band kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you
band kid?
Band kid?
Yeah, dude. I was in marching band.
Really?
I was the center snare in marching band.
I was an orchestra, so that's a level below that. That's the way.
Come on,
yeah,
man.
let's go. Yeah.
You have got to be the most unsuspecting band kid I've ever seen in my life.
Really? No, yeah, no, that was me for sure.
Because you don't see band kids have 5 years later all tatted up and shit. You have to be the only band kid with a neck tat.
Nah, I bet you.
There's gotta be some.
I bet you. No, I was gonna say like maybe like a significant amount of like musicians, like or artists that are blown up were fucking weird kids, 100%. And then they just learned how to be cool. Trust me, like I know.
Or they learned how to implement their own style that they liked, and it became cool.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that that's starting to happen more, where you take the kid who was more of a nerd in high school, right? Like the comparison a lot of people is like Jack Harlow in high school was doing all this shit. The videos came out a couple weeks ago of him rapping, but then they turn into some like different figure as they get older. Why do you think that is the case? Because it's more the case now.
I feel like I don't know. Let me think. I feel like true art usually is from the outcast. Okay. Not all the time, right? It can sometimes be like the popular or the what's socially
right
valuable, right? But a lot of the real art, even if it's stupid, ignorant turn-up music, right? It's still some of it comes from pain, right? Yeah. And it's like this darkness. In my opinion, a lot of real art comes from, and for a lot of people, sometimes that real art was you're a weird kid or like all the social awkwardness, right? So I think that's probably why. If that because that was where the real art would have generated from.
Yeah. Because if you're the most popular kid in school, like you don't have this feeling to be independent.
Or it doesn't even have to be. I hate using that word, the popular kid. Yeah, no, but like just any type of
person
trauma.
with like a lot of social status, I guess.
Yeah, or trauma, any type of trauma, like we're getting back into my life, but my mom passed away when I was 15 from breast cancer, and like for me, that was when I fucking dove all the way into music. Okay. Like before that, I was kind of like we knew like she was like sick and shit. Mm-hmm. And my dad had started working as a truck driver to start paying the bills. And so it was just me and my mom. And I was just off the drugs. Like,
really? What were we doing back then?
I mean, a lot of Molly.
A lot of Molly.
A lot of Molly.
Yeah.
That was don't do a lot of Molly. Do not do a lot of Molly. It fucks up your brain.
Yeah. What is it, Monday after Molly? Was it day after Molly or something? Like morning after Molly, right? You just feel like shit for 2 days after.
Yeah. Well, because it like fucks up your... If you do it a lot, like consistently, it fucks up the dopamine receptors or generators or whatever in your brain, and it makes it hard to feel any type of emotions.
You literally can't get happy. You don't have the happy emotions coming in because you drained it when you did Molly.
Yeah,
it fucks up your sex life too, right? Doesn't it?
If you have sex,
you fuck on right.
If you have sex on Molly,
about this. You fuck on Molly, it ruins sex.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it feels good, but also not good.
Because then when you're like, then doesn't it just feel like shit afterwards?
No, it's like it's. It's okay. Can I just say like
say whatever
X-rated? Yeah, it's almost impossible to come
on Molly.
Yeah, and it's very hard to like be aroused.
Okay,
but like you feel good though because you're obviously on Molly.
That has to be the craziest thing ever because it should be good.
So is that good sex? Like, would you consider that good sex? Because you're consistently being pleasured, but you don't have to come.
But that's what I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird.
But you're doing a ton of drugs in high school, right? You're doing a ton of Molly.
Yeah.
Were you going to school on Molly?
A
little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit must have been going crazy.
It was a dark time. I don't condone that. I'm not promoting drug usage.
Yeah.
I'm not promoting drug. Please do not do drugs. Okay. As I sip my beer.
Whirlpools of Corona.
Oh my god. But yeah, and like, yeah. So when my mom passed, like I was writing songs before that. Like it was just like me. My dad had taught me how to play guitar, and like me just a guitar and like fucking like making these like punk songs. 'Cause that was like the first music I ever really fell in love with. Like my first album I ever bought was American Idiot.
Really? Green? Wow.
Second album I ever bought was Carter 3.
Carter 3?
Yeah.
What's Carter? Sorry, my bad. What's
Carter? Like Lil Wayne.
Lil Tucci.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but I mean I know Green Day, so it's like that was the vibe back then when you're in high school.
Yeah. No, I mean I was in high school and I mean it was still hella old. I bought when I say it, that was the first I bought. I was like hella young. I was like fucking like 10 years old when I bought it. Yeah. Yeah. No, but so that was like my like roots, I guess. What do you want to look like? You want to say something?
He's making fun of me just because of my last comment.
Kai will have this thing on every podcast where he says something that is just like kind of where most people would know it.
What?
Like most people would know it. Like one time he thought Temecula was called Tenecula, and then he thought it was by San Francisco.
He said some other things too that it's just like it's too long to get into.
And it happens every podcast. Yeah. I just laugh. But anyway.
What was the one last podcast? Was it Tenecula?
No, last podcast. What did you say last podcast? It was.
We had Faith Ordway on, and I said, well, obviously you're really attractive, and for some reason they thought that was fine. Now I'm just being honest. I just told her.
It's this girl who's on. She's obviously very attractive, but Kai goes, and like you're very attractive.
Yeah.
And I like look at the camera. I'm like, oh my god, bro, this kid did not just say this. So
Our
anyway.
comment section timestamped that too. But yeah, sorry to interrupt.
Anyway, yeah, I don't mean to like look at you. I'm just laughing, and then I'm just trying to like look at you too, while you're talking. But yeah, that shit's funny because Kai does it all the time. It's kind of his thing. Just being a weirdo.
So Carter 3 was like your introduction to like rap?
Yeah, it's because like I was like did I just fuck
No,
this
you're
up?
all good.
Okay, no. Yeah, kind of, because like where I grew up, I was the weird kid for like listening to like punk music and shit. Like I remember I had this one homie. He was like, "Yeah, dude, if you gotta hang out with us, dude, you gotta start like not listening to punk music around us."
I mean, like
I was like the weird kid with the skinny jeans and the shit.
Like what type of shoes were you wearing? Like what was your style back then?
When I was because right now I'm talking about like kind of middle school type shit.
Yeah. What year was that?
Yeah.
What?
Shit, middle school was like
would have been like 2009.
2008. Yeah,
2008. Okay,
2009.
sounds good.
Yeah. I was like skinny jeans, and skinny jeans wasn't cool.
They are now though. They kind of made a comeback. Like I feel like when we were in high school or like middle school, like everybody was wearing skinny jeans or like not skinny jeans, like slim fit type of thing.
It was like literally like skater shit, like fucking skinny jeans and like Vans, and then like a band T-shirt. And that was like, if you wear that now, it's like, oh,
it's
that's
cool. It's like everyone does, but
yeah,
like
but
back then
that was whack. It's
yeah.
what are you doing? And I had the long like emo hair. Right.
I'm trying to think of it right now. Like
I mean, almost pretty much my hair now. Like it was just like.
Did you have tattoos back then? Like, did you get them earlier when you were in high school?
When I was 7 years old, I got my first tattoo.
What?
Okay,
I was gonna say. I got
why
the
did
neck
you-
one first.
You have to wait till you're 18 to get tats.
Yeah.
No,
but
actually,
No?
no, my first tattoo I did get it when I was like 15. It's because it's for my mom.
Okay.
That's why my dad let me get it.
Yeah.
And you went all colors too.
Yeah.
Because not everybody goes all colors. Some people have like a one color tattoo and the rest is just black. But like you went,
It's because I'm very pale.
so you gotta make something
and
pop.
So I know the color looks good, so I said I'm just gonna fucking get color. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It just made sense.
How long is the process for the coloring? Because I feel like that's like hours.
It's not.
It's just shading.
My guy's really good. Actually, let me shout him out right now
Yeah.
on the podcast at Andrew Biddlecombe. AndrewBiddlecombe.
Yeah.
Got a little sketchy there for a second.
Yeah.
The last.
No, he's the
last-
man. He's the man.
The last word could have gone either way.
I know.
Yeah. So during that time, right, when you were in high school, during that time, like it wasn't standard for a lot of people, and it wasn't that normal to have like neck tattoos, face tattoos, and that started changing,
Yeah.
right?
I guess. I don't know. I didn't have tattoos.
didn't have-
No,
when
I know,
in high
but I'm
school.
asking you like now, like when you started getting a ton of tattoos and the color tattoos, what was kind of the decision behind the neck tattoo?
I mean, most of them I got pretty recently, to be honest. Like, I got one when I was like 15, is this parrot right here, and then I got one when I was like 18. But then the most like after that, it wasn't until like pretty much like beginning of 2020, like late 2019, beginning of 2020, I started getting the rest.
Was it kind of after you realized that your music was like what like your career path was?
Well, it was after. Yeah, it was after like Fast blew up, and like I know, like, yeah, I'm an artist, but I don't know, like I could have got it before. That was when I just in my brain. Oh, no, I'll tell you what. I got these stupid ass tattoos on my hands. Hi and thanks. And I did it as a joke because I thought it was gonna be funny, right? Like,
I mean,
like
it's
every
making me laugh.
time you say, like, imagine every time you say hi or thanks, instead of saying hi and thanks, you go.
So like, or like if you lost your voice one day, you know, you'd be like, "Hi, you get fed food? Thanks, right there."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I got these, and I was like, because I was like so scared to do it, because I only had like a couple, and they were like hella meaningful. And I got these, I was like, fuck this shit, I'm just gonna start getting blasted. Then I just started getting all these.
Yeah, because like the way I look at it is like my dad, he like hates tattoos for something, like like whatever reason. I feel like it's just like
A lot of people do.
it's just like an old person thing, and he's like, you're never gonna get a job. Or not even him, but like old people are just like, you'll never get a job if you get tattoos or whatever. But then, like the thing is once you get on this different career path, which is music, and you know, like Lil Sky says it, for instance, in some of his songs, he'll be like, I got my face tatted because like I know it's like what I want to do, like all this stuff. I feel like tattoos are like such like of like, you know, you've kind of like made it in like your music is blowing up, then you get tattoos.
Or not. I don't know. To be honest, I feel like the stigma is pretty much gone with anyone that's not old.
Yeah.
But
like,
it's the idea that if you have to go get like a corporate job or something, it gets harder if you have visible tattoos.
But in the next, like, I guarantee you in the next, like, 10, 20 years, it's going to be completely gone. Because in my brain right now, what looks cooler? Some motherfucker that walks in, like, crisp haircut, suit, like, all nice. Or some motherfucker that walks in, same thing, crisp haircut, suit, nice, but, like, blasted too, though.
Yeah.
Who looks cooler in the meeting?
The second guy.
The second guy. That's true.
But that's the thing, like I guess older people don't see that because they feel like, oh, you tat up your body, like I guess you're like losing your natural.
What I'm saying is we're talking like this. So when we become the people, or our age becomes the people, that is what matters.
Oh yeah, on top.
Then it's literally not gonna fucking matter.
Yeah. So give it like 5-7 years. I would give it 5-7 years rather than 10. Well, nobody will like give a fuck about.
Well, it's already, dude.
tattoos.
In my opinion, it's already like that. Like nobody fucking cares.
Yeah.
So I was also curious. So on Fast, your song that just blew up TikTok. I mean, there's a few things that like it was one of the biggest song. You were one of the first artists to really blow up off TikTok.
Yeah.
I mean, like when I think
right after Old Town Road.
Right, like that's crazy.
Really?
So what does that look like?
Like what was the history? Like what was the story behind that? Did you start off with just making a ton of tracks and something blew up on TikTok? Did you release that before?
I'll start this story pretty much. I'll give you a little backstory into Fast. Okay. So, pretty much 2018. By that point, I had dropped out of school. I had lived in Puerto Rico for a while.
Okay.
I was doing like research out there while I was like right before I dropped out.
Research for what?
Computational linguistics.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I was studying artificial intelligence. When I was
Were you
Whoa.
what?
When I was in school.
Okay, so you're a real nerd that actually like studied too. You actually knew.
Yeah. I helped run a. This was like when I was out there. It was 2016, and this was when like Siri was ass. Yeah. Right. Siri didn't fucking understand anything. Right?
iPhone 4S.
Yeah, it's like sucked, and I was out there helping run an eye tracking laboratory.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
To pretty much it would show like sentences on the screen for speakers of like that we would go to Puerto Rico because all the kids there like they speak Spanglish to each other. That's just how they talk because everyone speaks Spanish and English right at the same time, and it would use the data of them looking at these sentences, and whatever they looked at for too long, it was like grammatically or like fed into the system as incorrect. And then you would take that data and feed it into the algorithms so that Siri could start understanding Spanglish. Or like a voice recognition softwares could start understanding Spanglish.
Okay.
That's pretty interesting.
Spanglish is pretty needed though. I feel like because I lived in Florida with my mom, and Spanglish that's really common there. Where people just speaking half Spanish, half English, and like most of my babysitters and all of them.
Yeah. It's like common, right? Like,
very, very common.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did you go to school for that, or did you just like were you learning on the side? Like that's AI, right?
Yeah. I was never good at coding. I was kind of more like theoretical in like language.
Okay.
We're getting into this.
Okay, so where does that go into
That's
Fast?
interesting.
How does that get into
I don't know.
Fast?
Anyway, that was a sidetrack. Okay, so I was just saying. So I had given up. Like I dropped out. I had just pretty much. Oh fuck. All right. I was in Nashville for a while. I'd come back. I'd signed a booth management contract. I said fuck you to them. I left that contract, and I was back after going to the fucking end of the universe and back. I was back in the back of my dad's house, still broke, still zero fucking like 300 followers.
Yeah.
and one of my homies, Lamont Holt, was a big YouTube skater at the time. You know who? You know who that is?
Yeah, I do.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's like like Luis Mora and shit.
I don't know who that is.
But you know Lamont.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's
I do
like
yeah.
I like came up with him. He's like
Okay.
a good friend of mine. And I don't know if you know, he makes like music too.
Okay, I didn't know
Right.
that.
Yeah. And so at the time I was like producing and engineering for him, and I was again broke, back room in my dad's house. I was like, dude, I need to make some money doing this shit. Like, you know, you got some followers and shit. Can you like post about me? Help me get some money, like selling beats? He's like, yeah, I got you. You can make a beat in 5 minutes, right? It's like, yeah, I can make a beat in 5 minutes. He's like, all right, 5-minute beat challenge. I'm finna film you. I'm gonna put it on my story. I'm gonna tag you. People are gonna hit you up to buy beats. I was like, for sure, let's do it. Did it, boom. 3 people hit me up. Sold 3 beats.
Really?
$30 each, $90. First money ever making music.
Really? Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And so again, like I didn't really know much about like social media and viral at the time, right? But I saw this, I was like, whoa, okay, something's happening. So I grabbed those videos, I put it on my feed. I had like 300 followers or whatever, and it got like 3,000 views or something like
on
that.
Instagram?
On Instagram.
Okay.
This is 2018.
Yeah,
Explore page still was popping.
Yeah.
Right. I was like, whoa, this got 3,000 views. Something's happening, right? So at the time on Instagram, there were these pages that you'd find on the Explore page. It would be like the collages. It would be like Lil Pump's dumb cousin does this stupid shit to get clout, and like a picture and then a video.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Where they show like the 2 different posts.
Yeah.
It's more side by side.
Yeah, with the collage. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Exactly.
And so I hit one of those pages up. I was like, yo, post my video. It'll go viral, right? And I sent him $25. And then he put 5-minute beat challenge, poop or fire, right? Posted it. Went viral, 250,000 views. I went up like 2,000 followers instantly. And I was like, whoa.
Because we see that shit like on Instagram, and you don't know if what the purpose is, if it actually works. It works.
It worked.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, holy fuck. That's like, and that was like summer of 2018.
Okay.
And so from summer of 2018 to beginning of 2019, motherfuckers was making viral beat videos.
What does that
on
mean?
Instagram? Example. 5-minute beat or get tased challenge. Make a beat out of a condom. Make a beat out of eggs. When the egg meme. Make a beat out of a grape.
Or like a girl's ass.
Yeah. Make a beat out of ass.
Yeah.
Make a beat out of twerking.
Okay.
Yeah, like
that one was sick.
Yeah.
Instead of bitch throwing an ass on a fucking
little keyboard. Yeah, that's an old ass one.
Yeah,
you know that one.
Yeah, I know it. And then she was twerking on the fucking vending machine and shit.
Yeah. These are old ass videos.
Okay.
Yeah, but that was like my first initial like how I got attention.
Yeah.
And we would like, I was dropping music the whole time, and like, you know, we were dropping the songs, but nobody fucking cared.
People just want to see a girl
People just want to
twerking.
see the twerking
They
on
wanna
the
see-
fucking keyboard.
I
right?
mean, like you have to look at it from the viewer perspective. Like if you're trying to like that's
If you're
pretty
looking
cool.
at a nice cake, you're not focused on like the
Yeah,
instrumental.
I know,
of the-
yeah, it was just,
Yeah,
it
again,
was viral. It was viral content.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. And that was all to Instagram you're posting it to? And it would get reposted by the meme accounts and all the rap accounts?
Yeah, I would pay them to fucking post it.
Okay. Wait, how long did you have to pay them to post it until they were like, I need to post this shit. I need to post it. for
No,
content?
they never did, because I was in the DMs of all of them, and they all knew that I was gonna pay them.
Okay.
Then how are you making money at this time? You're selling
I'm not.
just going broke?
I'm making $0 fucking dollars.
Okay.
But it's still going viral.
But
hand
it's
in
still
hand.
going viral, and I'm literally doing Postmates at
Okay.
the time. Like literally fucking scraping, but I'm eating 99 cents fucking bean and cheese burritos from Del Taco.
yeah.
But I'm going viral, so I know something's happening.
Right.
And then in the beginning of 2019, it got to this point where it was like, damn, like I had over 100,000 on Instagram,
Okay.
right? Just from these beat videos. But it was like, damn, if I keep doing this, like I'm just gonna be the beat guy, right? Like,
Yeah.
I need to figure out how to like actually just blow up my music, because that's what I wanted to do in the first place. That's why I even fucking started doing the beat shit in the first place.
Yeah.
Right. And so like that was around the time where I met my manager that I have now. His name's Lucas. Shout out Lucas. He's not here right now, but
He got you on here.
yeah, he did. Lucas is the best.
He'll watch it.
I'm gonna go home and give him a nice kiss on the lips.
Yes, sir.
Nothing like kissing your homies on the lips, man.
Yeah.
It's underrated.
It's underrated.
Super underrated.
So you're making these Instagram beats.
Yeah,
and they're
yeah, yeah.
blowing
So, and around that time, like I kind of went dark on social media for a couple months, and it was around that time that I made the song Fast, and you know, I send my music out to like all the homies all the time, just like, hey, what do you like? What's the best? And a lot of the times it'll be like, yeah, I love this one. Yeah, I love this one, or whatever. But this one specifically, Fast, I remember when I sent it out to everyone called me instantly. They were like, yo, what the fuck is this? You need to fucking drop this. Like, everyone.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay.
You
Something.
need
Okay,
time.
I have something. I have something here. And we had, that was right when Old Town Road was super blown up.
Okay.
Right?
So TikTok was new at that point.
Brand ass new.
Right.
Right. And so I was like, maybe TikTok can blow my song up, right?
Yeah.
And so I just asked all the homies. I was like, dude, does anyone know anyone that's like popping on TikTok? It's like, I asked all the homies. Finally, I got connected to my homie now. His name is Lucas Daly.
Okay.
Like he was like a kind of a Musically kid, right? He's cool as fuck. He's like a skater. He's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
That's how we got connected, because he's like part of the skater like group. And then, you know, like I was like, dude, you know, can you start like posting my song, like making TikToks? So he's like, yeah, I got you. So, you know, we dropped the song. I promote it as hard as I can with the followers I have. He starts doing TikTok videos to it. This was in April of 2019. So TikTok is not like how it is now.
Yeah.
It's still pretty much Musically, right? And so like he started posting videos like these like the little pretty boy like singing shit.
Yeah.
And it didn't make any sense to me. But I was just like, you know what? You're popping on this platform. You
Make
do
it
it.
work.
Yeah.
I believe in you, right? And one of the videos he posted, it was like this little like zoom in, like kind of like slow-mo challenge. It was like, dang,
Yeah.
dang,
Kind of like a thirst trap a little bit?
yeah, it's a thirst
Okay.
trap thing for sure. But like on the beat of Fast, like,
Okay.
because it goes dun 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 dun, right?
I think I remember a trend like that.
that
Now
was
that you like say it, I remember that trend. The cameras would.
It was
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
It was back in the day when we were at like
And then
when
transition.
you were like user and then like 9 numbers,
Yeah.
right? Like that was when
Yeah.
like because all of us like we were like had like just graduated high school.
Okay.
And like that was back like when we had TikTok, but like you didn't tell your friends you had TikTok, but like some people might have known you had it. It was that was a weird stage of TikTok.
Yeah. It was in the infant stages.
Super weird. It was lit. I love that app.
So did that video
that
blow
time.
up? Like,
Yeah. And then after a week, there was like 1,000 videos of kids doing the same shit. Bah, bah. And I was like, I don't understand what's going on, but something is clearly fucking happening.
Yeah.
Right? And literally, out of nowhere, like big ass creators found it. And
Who was
they just
big back then? Like, who was the big?
What's her name?
Lauren Gray, Charlie D'Amelio?
No, it was before Charlie D'Amelio. It was like, what's her name? Like,
Zoe Laverne?
yeah, no, it was Hannah McRiley or some shit like
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
It was like, but
They
it
were
was like-
huge then.
Yeah, it was like 3 million followers. That
Yeah.
was a shitload. What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, and they started doing the same shit instantly. Fucking took off. Like 1,000 videos, 10,000 videos, 50,000 videos, 250,000 videos. I remember it started blowing up on a Monday,
Okay.
right? By Friday, every single fucking record label was calling.
Are you serious?
So how was your week that entire week?
Yeah, take us through that week,
I
bro.
was
Take us
just
through that.
looking at this in disbelief,
Oh.
because the numbers, like it translated over to Spotify clearly and SoundCloud and everything
'Cause
and
they're looking
YouTube.
it
How
up.
much was it
Yeah.
correlating? Was it like
It was it kept going more exponential on TikTok and
Okay.
it kept going more exponential on everything else.
Because you have that song's over 100 million streams on Spotify, right?
Yeah,
And it's same as Apple.
yeah. So I don't even
Holy
fucking
shit.
know how much it is.
That
on
is
Apple.
insane.
That is
like
nuts.
It's a lot. It's a lot
because
of-
there's people who work for years and years to get songs for. And, I mean, you've been working for a long time on it, but that's an insane accomplishment.
Yeah.
Over.
It's pretty good. It did pretty well.
So what was it like at the beginning of on Spotify, like at the beginning of the week? What was that like, and where was it at, and where did it get to on Friday? Do you remember?
All right, so I remember when I dropped it, I told myself, this is going to get 1 million in the first month. I'm going to make this get 1 million in the first month,
Right.
right? It was like 3 weeks in and it had like 50,000. right?
Okay.
This shit hit in like 5 or 6 days. It had 1 million.
The last
Holy
stretch.
shit.
Yeah, like the last stretch, it
Yeah.
fucking just instantly happened.
Damn.
Yeah, and then obviously labels are calling, and then it was Friday. They start calling. Monday, I'm in fucking New York talking to the labels with my manager Lucas.
Really? How does
Yeah.
that work? Do they like fly you out? They're all contacting
Fuck
you?
yeah!
What
I have all the leverage. They want to sign me. Suck my dick.
What are they? What's their pitch to you? Is it like, yo, because they all know like everyone's hitting you up.
Yeah.
What does that look like as an artist? Like, when
Okay,
they're
well, what they try to tell you. Okay, but first off,
Mm-hmm.
for industry reasons, I'm not going to say any names of any label.
hitting- okay.
And also, I'm signed to Atlantic Records. I love Atlantic Records. They're the best.
They're the best.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out Atlanta.
Okay. But yeah, what a label is a bank, pretty much.
Okay.
They help with a lot of stuff, but they have the money.
They have cash.
They have cash. That's the biggest thing they can offer.
Okay.
And they can help with playlisting, and they can help with
Yeah.
everything. But that's what they offer. So a lot of what the negotiations came down to is what's the offer.
Okay.
Like
Is it like a signing bonus? How does that work? Is it like a year? I don't know too much about like how these industries are set up.
so a lot of the time it depends on the contract.
Okay.
But like a lot of the time, what it'll be is you're gonna sign for this many albums.
Okay.
And we're going to give you this much upfront, and this is the budget for each of your albums.
Okay.
But you have to make all that money back eventually.
You have to make all that money back for them. Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, before you can get any more money.
And if you are an artist, right? Let's say you're working, and
Holy
suddenly you blow up. How much is like somebody that like how much are they willing to throw as a signing bonus when you're that big?
When you got all the juice, they'll give you a lot of money.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you how much I got, but I got a lot. It was good. It was a good deal.
And so that money's yours, or is that money you have to make back?
Yeah, it's mine, but they can only recoup it from music and music related activities.
Okay.
So is that why some people get so tied into their label to where they're dropping? Like there was a time where Youngboy was dropping an album every month. Like is that like, do you think that that's like the reason, or is like
What the thing is the label decides what's an album and what's not.
Okay. They say the other things are just singles,
They
or
decide what you can release.
Well, yeah, but they decide. Oh, yeah, you want to put. Everyone's agreeable. They want music, right? But it might be. Oh, this is a mixtape,
oh,
right?
and
then they don't have to count it as an album. Then you have to do another one. Then you have
Yeah.
to do another one. Okay, I get the game. So you're losing certain freedoms, but you obviously have that insane.
Yeah, but
cachet.
then you're also plugged into the system, and the system works.
What is
you
the
have-
system? Like
it's just music. It's
Yeah,
just it's
yeah,
a promotion
push
on
yeah,
everything.
it's the industry.
It's who you can
Okay.
feature with. It's who features with you. So, and then also on Fast, after Fast blows up, it does its thing. Then you get an Offset and A Boogie with the hoodie
Yeah.
feature. How do features work in the music game? Coming from people who don't know, who haven't.
There's a
had
lot of
features.
ways. A lot of ways. One, you're homies with them. Two, the label reaches out, and then people are down. At the end of the day, if they're not down, nobody's
not gonna do
fucking
it.
holding anyone to gunpoint saying you have to fucking do this. No, it's like however it gets into somebody's hands, they say, yeah, I'm down.
So is it because some people charge for features, right?
Yeah,
So,
that's common practice. Even like between homies.
between homies, they still do it.
Yeah, it's just common because you have a budget. Like sometimes like the homies might say, hey, I'll give this to you for free, but then you give me one for free.
Yeah.
And that might be what they do, but a lot of the times, even if it's homies, it's paying because again, the label has a budget.
So you
and
get
you need to spend that.
and you're spending it on your homies, so that's even better. Like they're getting that money, and you have a certain amount that you have to
But
spend.
again, a lot of people they'll do like again, it'll be
Yeah.
it just depends.
It depends.
It depends.
Yeah, because Juice WRLD gifted Kid Laroi a feature for like his birthday. Like it's just like gifting features, stuff that would cost money.
Okay.
Have
That
you
makes
ever
sense.
been at a party where Fast is playing or it just drops?
Yeah.
Like with how the cake, everything just dropping on the fucking floor, bro.
Yeah,
I can only imagine, bro.
What was fun was the first time I was in the strip club and they played Fast.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
That was fun. That was fun.
Were your boys like going crazy? They're just like, yo, this is fucking wild.
Yeah, fuck.
I can-
Ass everywhere.
I can think of parties where I've heard Fast just play and I just seen like booty straight drops to the floor all the time. Like at our old house, we'd have like a couple of get-togethers, and there was like one party we had, which at the end of the night there was a fucking 200-person block party in the front of our house. So I don't fucking understand. Can you help me out? Can I say this shit?
I wasn't there. I wasn't there.
You weren't?
I was at Cal Poly.
Oh, okay, yeah. But but yeah, that's like as soon as like I thought of Fast, like how does it feel to like when you're in a party and that song plays and seeing people's reaction? Like how does it feel like your song's bringing that energy?
It's like, okay, so you guys obviously like people watch your content, right? I'm trying to think of an applicable like something about like them like liking it or like laughing at it or like something or like you know that people are liking this, right?
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Big dick energy.
That's it.
Yeah,
big dick energy.
What it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing, pretty much. It's something you created now makes other people feel something.
Yeah.
Damn. Does that just
What
make you
the
want to
fuck?
recreate it? Like just keep doing it? Like what does that?
The thing I feel like the thing about true art is it's always evolving.
Okay.
You can find pockets and you can dig into pockets, but it's always, example, not one single Kanye album sounds the same as any other Kanye album. Because everything always evolves and it always changes.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously you want to still fucking make music.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, but it's just like,
The next hit won't sound as similar as the first hit. Like everything.
yeah, I mean,
evolves as the
again, it
artist.
just depends on the type of artist.
Yeah.
Depends.
Yeah, because 24 Karat Golden talked about it. He said like after Mood did super well, then he dropped Chanel, which sounds almost exactly the same, but he did it on purpose.
Yeah.
Because Mood was number one for however long, and then he dropped Chanel, and then it goes not quite as crazy, but it's very similar, and then he comes out with an album that's completely different than both those songs. So it's just like it's an evolution of like when like you're ready for it.
Yeah.
All right, real quick, we're gonna take a quick break and pay the bills. I got a question. Do you guys have a bush? And if you do have a bush, there's one way to take care of that, and that's Manscaped.
I love not having a bush.
Oh, dude.
I think I'm
can
chilling.
you, when you meet up with a girl though, and you have a massive bush, it is a problem. Like, or is it not? How do you see it?
I keep my shit manicured.
Yeah, that's what I want to talk about. But we got
know what I'm
Manscaped.
saying?
Yes, sir. Let's go. We got Manscaped. You're gonna want to join us. They are the best in below the line shaving technology. It is Manscaped. You can get 20% off using code TheSync on Manscaped.com. Manscaped is dedicated to helping you level up your full body grooming game with their package 3.0 kit. The package
With their package.
With their package, exactly. The 3.0 kit comes with the essential Lawnmower 3.0, which is a waterproof, cordless body trimmer, and a ton of other liquid formations to round out your grooming routine.
Nice.
Yeah, Manscaped is the way to go because it keeps you trim. You have a lot. This is the best trimming to get you. The trim features a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to advanced skin-safe technology pioneered by Manscaped. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code TheSync at Manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at Manscaped.com and use code TheSync. It's 2021 and you still got a bush. Change that with Manscaped.
Figure the fuck out.
Yes.
Cut those pubes. Get clean nuts.
Yes. Lastly, we want to thank Blue Chew. Thank you, Blue Chew. This episode's one of Blue Chew. Blue Chew is making waves and bringing more confidence to the bedroom by offering chewable tablets that can help men get stronger and longer-lasting erections. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in chewable form and at a fraction of the cost. Blue Chew is an online prescription service, so no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy, and it ships right to your door in a discreet package.
I can personally attest to that. I went on BlueChew.com, used our code. The online doctor helped me. They helped me with like you just getting the pills. It was great. It was the best doctor's
going
office
to a
experience
doctor's
ever.
would be hard, right? Telling your doctor to his face, I have ED, I can't keep it up. That's a hard discussion sometimes.
You can go online at BlueChew.com and figure it the fuck out.
Yes.
Yeah, and now you can do push-ups with not only your arms.
But your cock.
Yes, sir. So if you could benefit from extra confidence when it's time to perform, visit BlueChew.com. BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. As we've got a special offer for our listeners, try Blue Chew free when you use the promo code TheSync at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. You literally just put in the code and you only pay $5 for shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promo code TheSync to receive your first month free. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast. I want to bring this to the next topic. I heard you talk about something on Genius. What's up with your whiskey dick?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I've actually solved that problem.
How?
Oh wow. Well, how bad was the problem when it first? How did it first start?
Well, no, okay, so
Oh, sorry, fuck. I just moved the entire.
Okay.
well, I mean, no, I mean, it's okay. So I guess one thing when motherfuckers get drunk, it's like that's a common thing for
Yeah.
your cock not to work.
Yeah.
Whiskey.
That's
dick.
like that's why it's called whiskey dick.
Yeah.
No, but like no cap. Like when I was like when I was younger, I couldn't come when I was having sex. It wasn't until I was like 20 that
Wow.
like I could.
Did you have to pretend like you came, or did you just be like, "All right, guys, I'm over"?
No, I would just be honest. I'm not finna cap. Like how do you cap? You're
Some
like,
some dudes will do this. If you're hitting a doggy, you'll spit on the girl's back.
Oh, that's whack though.
But no, like
like I had a girlfriend. How am I gonna?
okay, so that's a little bit harder, but like some nights you might just not be feeling
Yeah.
it. Just hawk a fat loogie right on the girl's back. End of story. Just go get a napkin, wipe it up.
What?
I know, like
Yeah,
I,
no, that
I
does-
guarantee
that
you.
does
I
work.
guarantee
That
you, a
does
lot
work.
of people have done it.
So
No,
you-
that does work.
You had a girlfriend, and you weren't able to come during that time. At
Yeah,
all?
it was like my first two girlfriends.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know. It was like mental.
But so you could come from jerking it, but you couldn't come from just.
Yeah, it was
Just mental.
like mental.
What
I'm
wa-
telling you, it was some mental shit.
What was a mental block?
Dude, I don't
So-
even fucking know.
So whatever's in your brain that tells you when to come wasn't working.
Yeah, again, this is super. Yeah,
Your
yeah,
cum,
yeah.
No,
your,
alright.
your cum receptors were off.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Kai's a big cum receptacle. So receptacle, a little different. Kai's a cum receptacle, similar to like a garbage dump. Kai's a cum dumpster.
Yeah.
Come down.
But
There's a lot of men in this room for you to be saying that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 men.
have you ever heard of soggy waffle? Kai's the waffle.
No.
Yes.
I don't.
And we're the soggy.
No, yeah. Yeah.
We apply the soggy.
Very nice. I like.
Very nice. Anyway, you were going. You were talking.
Dude, you know what's, hold on. You know what's crazy? Yeah, like for forever I've been making Borat jokes, right? Like for fucking literally like forever since I saw the first one, right? And for most of it, like nobody would get what I'm talking about. And then like just like it was not even that long ago Borat 2 came out. And ever since then everyone's like, "Oh yeah, I get it. Very nice."
Very nice.
Like, suck my dick. Get out of here.
They don't know the original.
Yeah.
They don't remember the delete. Remember that scene when they're in the hotel room and they're wrestling and they're ass naked and they run through the convention center?
Yeah, that was real. They got arrested.
I know.
That was real.
My dad had it on DVD.
The uncensored version?
Yeah, he had it. It was like dusty as hell in the corner. And I watched it.
Yeah. First time he ever jerked off. was that
Did he
scene.
like it?
No, don't. Kai, you see, this
That
is what
scene
Kai,
specifically?
No, this is what Kai does. Don't take any of his shit. Don't take any of his
Anything
shit.
Kai says.
Don't take any
Don't
of his
take
shit.
it. Kai gets super sus. After the first break in the podcast, Kai starts saying shit, and you get a little scared for a second. Yeah, you say that?
Starts coming out.
You have my humor. Like you make sus jokes sometimes just because it's like funny. Who gives a fuck? You say whatever you want.
I'm not making jokes.
Yeah, he didn't.
Oh, very nice.
Anyway, I'm curious to
Oh,
hear.
yeah, the ED. Yeah.
No, it wasn't ED. It was just
Oh, you
lack
couldn't
of
come.
lack of ejac.
Oh, yeah. I don't know, man.
But you
Like-
figured it out, right?
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I wish I had like a solid answer to give you, but
Right.
I literally don't. I don't know why I couldn't, and I don't know why I was then able to.
How long were you not able to? Just like
So I was like fucking like 20.
Okay.
So your dick worked. It just your balls didn't work.
I guess so.
Okay. I get what you mean.
And one day, you just figured it out.
Yeah, it was after I don't want to say a long dry spell, but it was like after like a long dry spell.
It was just
that
not-
shit must have been
You hit the wall. You hit the ceiling.
So,
shooting. Bro.
so I mean, you.
But that wasn't. I know that wasn't the reason though.
I was gonna talk about this one time I had ED, but I'm not trying not to.
When the one time you had ED?
Yeah, I had.
No,
so
tell me.
bad.
I want to
Oh,
hear
dude,
that.
The first time I ever had the opportunity to have sex, it was after work, like years ago.
Okay.
And and I barely knew this girl. We went to it's called the Bellevue Mall. We went to the parking garage.
Okay.
And I was supposed to, and then
Put your cock inside.
Yeah,
her.
and she said hey, do you want to fuck? And it was the first time I ever fucked, and I was so nervous about it.
Like in the car.
In the car, in the back of the car, and I couldn't do it. And I didn't care. I just kept on going. She gave me a blowjob, and that was it. And I got on my car and left. But then I wasn't hard enough. I couldn't keep
it was
going.
just not working.
It wasn't working.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
Yeah.
I've been down that road before.
It's a rough path because I was 15
path.
years old. I was didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah. No, I feel for you.
Yeah. I don't know. Have you been through that? That shit. It's not ideal.
Yeah, I just told you.
Yeah, but you couldn't come. You had the opposite. You had
Okay, yeah, you couldn't come. He's talking about getting it hard.
Yeah, no. I've been down that road before.
Yeah, that's when you think about tape a pencil to your dick, make it seem hard, but that shit just doesn't work.
I'm gonna let you do that and report back. Have you ever done that? Have you ever taped a pencil to your
Yeah,
dick?
quick HB. What was it like working on Sonic?
Yeah, that's pretty sick. I saw that too.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool, man. Yeah, we got a version of it, and I laid a whole bunch of. It's funny, they only use 4 bars of my verse. It's
Fast.
Yeah.
400 of it.
yeah, it's literally hella short, but no, yeah, I'm fucking stoked that I was able to be on it, and Wiz, Ty, Yachty, they're all cool people for sure. It was funny. Wiz, when we were at the thing for the Jimmy Kimmel, right?
Wait, what did you do with Jimmy Kimmel?
I was on the Jimmy Kimmel show.
Were you really? I didn't see that.
Yeah,
Okay.
for that song.
Okay.
As part of the promo for the movie or whatever, right?
Okay.
And when I was there, Wiz, he has a son,
Yeah.
right? Wiz comes up to me, he's like, dude, my son wants to take a picture with you. It's is that cool? I was like, yeah. Yeah, that's cool. And then his son comes up and he's hella excited, and it's my first time meeting his kid, and he's it's you're so, this is so cool. It was geeking because I was damn, what? Yeah, and then he just takes this picture and he's hella cool and shit.
And Wiz took the photo.
Yeah, and he took the photo of
so
me and his
sick.
kid.
Did you smoke with Wiz Khalifa at all?
No, I don't smoke.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I feel if you smoke with Wiz Khalifa, you're just gonna be
Done.
way too high.
Yeah.
Way too.
That would have been way too high.
Yeah. One thing I've always been curious about, when you go into those rooms with those massive rappers, right, that have been established for so long, there's when my feelings, if I ever had met those people, I would feel so intimidated. What is it like when you first walk in that room and you are that younger person?
It's kind of, it's interesting. To be honest, the person that I was the most intimidated to talk to one time, I talked to Tyler, the Creator, one time.
Okay.
That was
yeah.
that was one of my biggest fucking influences.
And you're from here too.
Yeah, I'm from here. I grew up here. Huh? Oh yeah? Did you ever talk to him?
No, I don't know what. Okay, so everyone we go to a couple parties and people be like, "Oh my god, you look like Tyler the Creator," because I have this one brown hat. It's a 5-panel and I wear it backwards. Or I wear it forward and I look like him. I have a Supreme hoodie on at the time, and it was his. And ever since then, everybody started calling me Tyler the Creator. So I don't know. That's it.
Okay. Not really.
Exactly.
No.
I don't.
He's got that Michael B. Jordan look. That's
Thank
I got you.
There you go.
Yeah. So what was it like meeting Tyler? What was the story there?
All right, so it was I'm not going to get into too many details, but my ex had brought me to this party. She's kind of a part of she's a part of something bigger.
Okay.
And yeah, I was in this fucking old ass it was a haunted house type shit.
Okay.
It was this big ass cathedral ass looking house in the hills.
Okay.
Right. And everyone's on some super fly shit. It wasn't a Halloween party, but it was around Halloween or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And then I was with my manager, and so my manager his favorite artist of all time is Childish Gambino. Childish Gambino is also there. Donald Glover is also there. Glover. So he goes up and is like quivering to say hello, and then he's like, I see it, and I was there, and he's like super nice, and he just says, "Oh hey, how's it going?" Like super nice guy. He's like, and then my manager's like, "Hi, I like your music.
This is America was fire."
yeah, and he's like super cordial. We leave, and I'm like, dude, okay, like I have to go say something to Tyler. He's like, "Can you come with me?" He's like, "Yeah." We go over there, and then I have my super blue hair. I have my grills, like my chain. I have like the whole everything. And then like we're just kind of walking by him. And then I blacked out for the conversation. It couldn't have been more than like 20, 30 seconds. I don't remember anything motherfuckers were saying. But I do remember like at the end of it, he was like, "All right, cool. I'm gonna go like check out the haunted house. I hear there's like spirits and shit." And he like kind of like goofs off and he's like, and then he fucking like literally runs away like a little kid into the fucking dark corner of the house, like into the hallway, like he's gonna go fucking find the spirits. Like, and I'm never gonna forget that.
Yeah. But so does anyone?
I was so nervous, dude. I was so nervous.
That's cool that like those like celebrities were at those type of Hills House. Like nowadays, like everyone just says, "Oh, Sway Lee's throwing a party or something." Like I'm like, okay.
It was like on some like not regular shit. That's why.
Okay. Yeah.
It wasn't on some regular shit. Yeah.
So does anyone remember the conversation you had with him?
Dude, I can't even. It had to. I don't even remember, to be honest. Like, maybe I can fucking ask my manager or something, but like, if it was anything impactful enough for me to remember, I would have remembered. But the only thing I remember is him fucking saying, "I'm gonna go find the fucking demons."
Yeah.
Fucking running away like a little kid.
Well, the thing is, people know you aren't capping if you tell them that, because that's totally something Tyler the Creator would do.
Yeah, it made sense.
Oh, totally. Yeah. No, that's hilarious.
Yeah. What was that? What was the other like crazy shit he said on TV? Like he's so like the same online as he is like, you know.
He says so
person.
much
No, he's
shit.
the same. He's from what I saw, he was the same motherfucker in person.
Funniest shit he did was when he fell off the bike and he started like, he did like the splits on the ground. He starts like humping the ground.
Yeah.
He just did like, who falls off a bike like that? It was so funny.
Me.
Yeah.
You too?
No, I don't know.
Hey, apparently there's two.
Because we were saying that because like when we first came down to LA and we saw all these influencers and the YouTubers, it's a pretty intimidating when you don't know any of them in person. And then once you're in it, you're like, oh, who gives a shit?
Yeah, who gives a shit?
Does that exist the same with music? Because it's so intimidating when you think about these rappers, these people who are so big, so surrounded by different people.
I would say it's more intimidating, like me, the times I've encountered like the generation before me.
Okay.
Like again, like someone like Tyler,
Right.
or like someone like fucking
Wiz.
Yeah, like them. But as opposed to like someone that I like see now that's popping, I don't feel the fucking same way.
So you see 24K Gold and you're like, oh, what's up? You
Yeah,
don't
hey,
feel that.
I'm like,
but,
hi.
Yeah, but you see like Ice Cube, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah, I'm like,
this
what
is different.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the comparison to that is like when we see like, I mean, obviously Logan Paul isn't like Ice Cube in any way, but like he is that older generation. So there's more intimidation in meeting him than meeting
Have you
somebody
met
from
him?
Hype House. I've never met Logan.
Oh, he's cool.
Really?
Yeah.
We saw
Where'd
his
you meet
car
him?
drive by and we're like, oh, that was his car. Oh. So like we're like he's pretty high up for us, but like when we meet like certain TikTokers, it's like like you're a regular person, like you're just like us.
But Logan, we grew up watching, so it's like this different feeling around it, right? Oh no.
The thing is that if we met Logan Paul, it would be the exact, like, I don't know. I feel like it would feel like he just like walks through our door and we're just chilling. Like, I don't, you know what I mean?
He's big as shit.
But you feel that once you get to meet the people, that's not like how we would have felt. That's the same thing with music. When you walk into a room and you start meeting these huge artists, that feeling gets less crazy every single time.
Yes, except like I'm gonna guarantee you right now, if I walk into a room and it's like anybody like if it's like fucking Kendrick or like fucking The Weeknd or like
Kanye, you love
Kanye,
Kanye,
yeah, that's one of my favorites. Or my favorite like rock band, Green Day, right? Billy Joe Armstrong. If I walk in the room with those, I'm shitting myself. I'm literally like shaking in my pants.
Yeah.
No, dude, one of the craziest shit that's happened recently, I started, I've done a couple sessions with this guy. His name is Rob Cavallo.
Okay.
Right? And he produced every single Green Day album.
Wow.
Every single one.
Wow.
And also, you know, like the Black Parade, like Welcome to the Black Parade, like My Chemical Romance. You know,
Okay.
you know, another one of my favorite albums. Produced that too. Legendary rock producer,
Right.
like one of the goats, like of all time.
Yeah.
And I've done a couple sessions with him now, and like because I'm moving more towards like punk and like rock
Yeah, yeah,
music.
You've
We
been
can
playing
get
more
into,
guitar too. On
yeah.
Right.
We can get into that in a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
bit. But yeah, me going to his house for my first session with him, that was probably the person. Even though I've worked with like hella people, that was probably the person working with I was the most nervous for.
And he's a producer. He's not even an artist.
He's
It's
not
like,
even an
yeah.
artist. Like I just felt like, and he's a nice guy. Like, and he's old. Like, I mean, he's
like-
he's an older guy. Like he's like in his 50s. So me and like two of my homies, we pulled up to his house and he fucking made like pasta for us. like, and then it was my first time ever holding a Grammy, was at his house. And it was for my favorite album of all time.
Oh my
I held
God.
American Idiot.
That's so
fucking Grammy.
lit.
Holy shit.
Is it heavy? Is it
Heavy as
That
fuck.
is the coolest.
That's what they don't tell you. This shit is so heavy.
That
It
is
feels like, wow, this is something.
That is. Oh my god.
That's got to be the coolest.
Yeah,
fucking
no,
shit
that
ever.
that blew my mind. I remember that was only like a couple months ago.
And what? So you really like rock more so than like
No,
rap, you
I
think,
would
or-
say that
The way I see it is like rock started you.
yeah.
And now
Well, it
and
was
now you're
always-
evolving into what's new.
Yeah, well, I was punk was like, and rock was like the very first shit I listened to. But it was just who I would like. All of my friends, I made that as well. Like, and that was something I did with equal like enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Like I was the kid fucking banging on like phone.
Yeah.
Fucking playing like, the beats for the rappers when
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
at school. So it was like it was synonymous to me. Like it was like something I did.
So you had your own personal liking towards it, and then you were still able to translate that because you knew.
Yeah, because it was like it was like
Okay.
I don't know. Does that make sense? What I'm
No,
trying to say?
maybe this is a shit comparison, but like Linkin Park, Jay-Z. Who do you see yourself being more so in a song like that, Jay-Z or Linkin Park?
I mean, but the thing is, Linkin Park has both them motherfuckers, Mike Shinoda and fucking Chester.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of that genre, like you're working with Travis Barker now too. Like,
Yeah.
that's-
Oh yeah, that can. When are you guys dropping this?
We're dropping this probably end of this week.
Okay, so yeah, so then April 16th, I'm
It's
dropping
coming
a
out?
song with fucking Travis Barker.
That's huge.
SOS.
Blink 182.
Yeah,
Fucking
that's gonna be
God.
sick. That's like my, like I have like more rock music out. Like I've had it out forever, but this is like my first. I think it's like gonna do well.
Yeah.
That's like a fucking punk song, so I'm excited.
So he just played drums on the song then?
Yeah.
Because you kind of teased it on your story, right?
Yeah, and it's on my I have a little teaser on my feed,
Yeah.
and like I posted like a little TikTok to it. Yeah.
So I mean, Blink. I mean, that's the thing about music that's crazy. It's so historical, right? Like if you feature with someone on TikTok,
I shitted myself when I was fucking working with Travis, dude.
Yeah.
yeah, and you also just know it's Travis Barker. Like we saw him at a party one time, and I'm like, "That's Travis."
Did you really?
Yeah, no, you were there.
Yeah, he's with all the new shit. Like
Yeah.
you'll see him. You'll see him.
Jaden Hostler, he's doing a
Yeah,
song with them too.
you'll see him around.
Yeah. So what does that get? Like you're seeing punk come back with like Jaden's bringing it back. All these big artists are starting to get into it more. Like, are you seeing that?
Yeah. I mean, if you're in music, you've known for the past 2 or 3 years it was gonna happen, because you can tell, because all the rappers blowing up, a lot of them started to have punk influence, and it started being more and more and more and more punk, until it just eventually fucking became punk, and that was MGK.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That was the first commercially successful version of that. But it was leading up into that. Like you had X, and then like Trippie Redd, and then like Juice WRLD, and then Lil Peep, and then all this shit is okay. This is punk influence, and it got, again, like I said, more and more and more until it's just fucking punk again.
Damn.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you guys.
I think it's kind of like a new genre though, like a mixture of both. Like
Yeah. I mean, it's not the same as it was before.
yeah,
But,
yeah,
like-
I like this new form of punk though.
Yeah.
So before, is it like a band or now it's more so it's like you're creating the beat and you're creating the band with a beat? Is that how it works?
What do you mean?
So
It's- like what he's trying to say is like before you'd have a band and then you'd like if you have Blink 182 or you have if you Green Day, you have like that kind of like punk or even like Nirvana's kind of punky, but it's more like
grunge.
it's more like grunge.
Yeah, it's grunge.
Like so you have that, but now you have more
solo artists
a
being
fully electric beat without like any like instrumentals. It's all electronically produced, and then you have somebody that's singing on it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If everything fully electronically produced, that's like most of like
It's mostly
rap
all
music.
plugins right now.
Yeah, no, but like, when I'm saying punk, it's like pretty much the difference between a lot like something that someone would call more rap and something someone would call rock is literally just, does it have live drums?
Yeah.
Does it have live drums? At least a little bit? Yes. Okay, it's probably considered rock. Does it not? Is it only trap drums? Okay, then it's probably considered rap.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if it lives in that universe of like artists.
Yeah. No, I get
You
what
feel what
mean.
I'm saying?
Yeah, I totally
Like-
get what you- yeah. It's the drums. Like there's different elements that make you feel like, oh, this isn't traditional rap. This
Yeah.
isn't what it was before. Do you think everyone's going? Do you think it's like Kanye, like the bigger, more established?
Fucking,
people
I don't know.
doing
I
that?
feel like like right now is punk, but the future is definitely hyperpop.
What's hyperpop?
You don't know what hyperpop is?
No, what's that?
Do any of y'all know what hyperpop is?
We probably know what it is. We just don't.
Don't
We don't know how to
we don't know the
general.
word
We
for
don't know
it.
how to like.
All right. Well,
we just
so
don't
that
produce.
category.
We just don't produce music at all. So we
Yeah.
just
okay. Well, I mean, the biggest hit of that right now is the song Sugar Crash. I'm on a fucking crash.
Yeah. That's
Right,
hyperpop.
that's hyperpop. But that's just the biggest song. But like, that's a whole scene. Like,
Okay.
like there's artists named like, one is Parker. There's like Glaive. There's Eric Doa, Midwest. There's a whole scene. Like that's the new SoundCloud rap.
Okay.
Like how SoundCloud rap was in like 2015. That's what hyperpop is right now.
2021.
Okay.
So like, in the next couple years, we're gonna see that being, that's the fucking like the most revolutionary shit.
Hyperpop.
Yeah.
So that's what like high schoolers are listening to now.
I mean, yeah, that's what the kids are listening. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all are kids too. Like we're all kids.
For us, I mean, we were in the sound, like we were like listening to music in like the SoundCloud era.
Yeah.
2015,
Yeah.
2014.
So like because I didn't even know what hyperpop was, so I feel like old to that.
Oh yeah, no, that's what's about to happen. Like
Yeah,
that's the
that's
thing.
Does that not
I'm
make-
surprised y'all don't know.
No.
that. Yeah.
No, but
and none of y'all know. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
He's a little bit more in
He
touch
knows
with
a lot about
with
music.
his music. So these two, but
Hey, you know what I'm talking about then, right?
Yeah, for
Okay,
sure, for
cool.
sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Luke talks.
Lou can get on aux for like a 7-hour car ride and it never fails.
The craziest thing I've ever watched was we drove down to LA from California. I mean from Seattle, and it was a 22-hour drive. And Luke and Nathan were the two drivers, and so they'd switch off. But we drove there and back, 50 hours of driving total, and the same song was not played a single time.
Yeah, motherfuckers got good music taste.
It was
That's
the
the
most.
great music
It was the most incredible thing I've seen music wise.
Banger after
And they
banger.
hit. And they
And
hit
it was
at
good,
good
too.
points of the day, like the sun
Young
sets, the sun
motherfuckers
down.
got the right songs. Let's go.
I mean, a 50-hour playlist is something that that takes a long time to create.
Takes a lot.
Well, no, you didn't have just
I
one
got
playlist. You
I
just
got
knew the song
multiple
to play.
playlists.
Yeah, you just knew the song to play at the right time.
yeah.
No, I know.
I
how
know
it
my
is.
genres. I know what to play.
And you guys were also dealing with the fucking jank-ass headset. So like this headset would cut out, right? Like if you went over a bump too hard, it would cut out, and they'd be quick to it. They'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'm hopping on the next. This is a perfect time to skip songs, right? Keep the beats going." It was
We have
hilarious.
Fat Van.
Future parties, we're gonna get these guys like a DJ set.
Do it.
Get them on that aux.
I'll be there.
We're getting you to pull up too.
Yeah.
I want to see
Yeah,
some
I'm
shit.
down. I'm down.
On it.
So speaking of that, like you promoted something that's coming up, I think in the summer. But are shows opening up? Like, are you going to do shows going into this year? Because everything's opening.
Yeah, everything's opening. I'm doing there's a festival in southern Utah on April 17th.
Yeah.
I'm performing at. And right now we're booking everything. Like Europe's opening first.
Really?
Yeah, so
Okay.
I'm like booking European festivals right now.
How big are you in Europe compared to like the States? Because
Like equivalent, I
Yeah,
guess.
right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I can say this. I don't know if I don't think I can say the release date because it's not confirmed. But I was telling y'all out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm dropping a couple songs with Igor Creed,
Yeah,
he's
the
like
Russian, right?
he's like the fucking #1 artist, like one of the top artists in Russia, and like any Russian or Slavic country, so like fucking Ukraine, like all that, like, and he's big in all of Europe too. And when that shit happens, that's coming out pretty soon. So that's finna fucking
International
go crazy.
Different.
We have Ukraine fans.
Oh yeah, then then they know who the fuck that is.
Yeah. Wow.
Shouts out y'all. Yeah.
So what's the tour gonna look like? Is it like Spain? Is it like Italy? Who are
Oh,
the
like what? Like
is it Russia? Like those countries only, or for the Europe tour?
for Europe. Well, yeah, we're figuring out the festivals right now. Festivals in Europe are like crazy, dude. Like, have you? Yeah.
No, I've never.
They're way crazier than here. They're way bigger. They're way more wild.
The people go crazier. Like
There's like
amount of people too. That's like the fields there bigger. Everything, the venues.
Yeah.
Okay.
They go. Just the culture is more conducive to like live and like going. It's like a part of the thing.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because like I know my family's all like Swedish and Finnish, right? I know I've been to Finland one time in the summer. It's great. It's fucking amazing, right?
Yeah.
There's like fucking 20 hours of sunlight. You want to just be out and amazing, and it's wonderful. But in winter, it's like fucking 4 hours of sunlight, and it's 20 hours of darkness. It's fucking depressing. So I think the culture is more conducive to like, oh, it's summer. Let's go out and party.
Because people here know, Coachella happens every year. This happens every year. When that happens, it's like, I'm going to take advantage of it. I'm going to go nuts.
Yeah,
do
it's
whatever I
more
want.
so there, and it's more localized too.
Okay, so if you go to like some smaller town in Germany, you'll get a shit ton of people that show up.
Yeah, kind of. More or less.
Well, and you also have the hype of American artists that come out too,
everyone.
right?
You're an American artist. They love you.
Yeah, because they listen to like Drake, Justin Bieber, all those guys just sell out shows insanely in countries like that. That because they haven't.
You know what's funny? The hardest place for American artists to sell tickets is America.
Okay. Yeah.
Everywhere
Makes
else,
sense.
you sell way more fucking tickets.
Really?
There's so many here. This
true.
is saturated.
Well, you ever see that? You ever see the DMX show in South Africa? It was the craziest. It's literally you look out on it's all flat.
A
right?
sea of people.
There's no amphitheater. It's all flat. There was 100,000 people
Holy shit.
at this show, and he plays Where the Hood At, and it's just or like red what is it red
Stop.
red.
Draw. Turn around.
It's just crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy, and it's just a sea of people, and it's all flat, so everybody's like, people are just tits out and everything. It's a crazy ass scene.
So what were you saying?
Yeah.
Pretty much when I saw you walked in, it was a little crazy because Spencer was leaving, and you said like, you're like right when you walked in, but the door opened, and I looked over. And I see you, but Spencer was leaving. He hadn't looked at you yet, so it was that weird. Does he see me? Because you thought he was opening the door for you, right?
Yeah. No. I literally I walked up to the door and I was like, because I didn't want I knocked or whatever, and then who? Wait,
it was Spencer. It was Spencer.
Yeah.
Spencer opened the door, and I thought he opened it for me, but his back was turned. And so I was like, yo, what's up, dude? And then he turns around and he's like, what the fuck? Like, he jumps out of his skin. And I was just like, yeah.
It's cool.
That's the story.
And then so pretty much you walk in, and for some reason, I have no idea why. I've seen you on TikTok for like a year, almost 2 years now, and I thought you were like 5'4", but you're like 6'1", right?
Yeah. Well,
hold
on.
You have pretty high shoes on,
These are platforms.
but still.
No, I'm 6 foot. Though.
But you aren't short.
So
yeah,
tall.
I'm
And I
6
thought
foot.
you were 5'4", and I don't know why. I don't know what in my mind told me that, but I think other people would agree with me. I don't know why I thought you were 5'4".
I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of our audience thinks we're super short too until they
True.
meet us.
Yeah.
We aren't that tall.
It's like the idea, like on camera, you seem smaller than Yeah, I am. pretty
Yeah.
small.
No one ever knows how tall someone is until you meet him in real life.
For real.
Again, we were talking about Young Gravy. I knew that motherfucker was tall, but dude, when you meet that motherfucker in person, that motherfucker's tall.
Yeah.
but he's like 6'7", right?
Yeah, something like
that's
that. All I know is that
all the
I'm
same. After
on the
6'5".
taller side, and he's significantly taller than me. So it's like,
That's wild. But anyway, you cleared it up by me seeing you actually. I don't know why I thought you were 5'4". I just kind of got that.
He can see the top of all of our heads, so it's okay.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. What's the dream feature for you? Like, what's like the big goal in terms of a feature?
the most craziest thing, and I've been thinking about this for a while. If I could do one thing like one song, it would be 2 features on the same song.
Okay.
It would be Kanye West and Billy Joe Armstrong on the same
Really?
song.
That would be nuts.
Yeah.
If I could do that, shoot me in the head. My life
Life's
is done.
complete.
Be a little like another tardy boy, the fork stuck in the hurl.
All day.
That's what's your favorite?
You have a great singing voice.
What's your
by the
no?
way.
I know it's terrible. It's fucking ass. It's literally as bad as it gets. What's your favorite Green Day song though?
What's her name? Do you know that song?
What's
up?
deep track?
Yeah, it's the last song on American Idiot.
super deep track.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my favorite Green Day song.
Wow.
Can I
Damn.
look it up?
That was a deep cut.
Yeah, do you wanna look
I've
it up?
referenced that song a lot on the like recent songs I've been working on. But can we like play like songs
Yeah,
on
play it.
this?
Let's play
Can
it.
I play
Let's play it.
unreleased songs?
Oh,
Yeah.
It is on like SoundCloud or what's it on?
Hold on. Is this a Mac?
If you airdrop Luke the link, he can play it through the.
If
through
this
the
is a
audio.
Mac, I'll airdrop you the file to play the fucking Travis Barker song.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
for sure.
Fuck yeah. Whoa, let's go.
Let's go.
All right, that's enough for the
All right.
podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good.
Wow.
I'll
Don't show
play-
too much.
No, that's cool. I'll play all more later.
Yeah.
The thing
that
is,
was sick.
like all of us, individually don't really listen to like the kind of like the newer like rock music, right? Like in like what you would expect to be like rock music like right now in like 2021. But when you play
But
that,
you know what's crazy? What rock music is in 20... I don't even know what I'm fucking saying.
anyway,
About to go
what I was
Are you
ready to get your
mind fucked? what I was trying to say is that I think it's cool because like when Jaden Hosler came out with Demons and Angels, we used to bang that shit so hard, and it's like, why would I ever listen to this? Like, you know, normally because it's not some, like not
your
like
genre
the
that you
music I'm
normally listen
into.
to.
But like now I'm banging it super hard, and like that's awesome. Like I love that.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Great type of music.
Holy shit. That's
Glad
going to be
you like
huge
it.
when it drops.
Yeah, it's going to do good. What? We're still on the pod. Yeah, fuck yeah. We're finna drop that, and then the fucking Igor Creed, like,
Yeah.
smasher.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
And it's his first English, right?
Yeah, it's his
English
first
feature.
English song.
Yeah. How'd you get that? Like, because he's huge in Russia, right? So he could work
Yeah.
with a ton of different artists. How would that work?
Honestly, it was like literally 2019. It was kind of on some label shit where it's
Okay.
like kind of just emails back and forth, and then somehow like we got in contact with each other. He was like looking for some remix on one of his songs, and then I think, to be honest, like when I like signed. I would tell my story to like the like, again. Sorry, I'm getting drunk at this point, so I'm gonna be stumbling.
We're like an hour 30 in, so
I'm getting fucked up.
perfectly understandable. We all are. We're all stumbling.
All right, I think, dude, I'm
Label shit, right? Label
no,
shit.
but I think part of it is to do with my background in linguistics.
Okay.
Right, and we got connected. The label, like, and everyone I know in the label knows that I have that background, right?
So you speak in multiple languages, you mean?
Yes, but it's, again, linguistics doesn't necessarily mean like being fluent. I can speak Spanish pretty good, but it has to do with more of understanding, like,
Words? How they operate in different
dude,
languages?
it's so complicated. If I would.
Conjunctions or something?
It's like, how do you speak in Russian?
Okay, so example, phonetics, right? That's a thing. Is specifically understanding the sounds of a language, right?
Okay.
So s,
yeah,
is
yeah.
S, right? But it's the sound s, okay?
Yeah.
But what that is, hold on, it's a alveolar fricative. What that means is there's the alveolar, I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been in school. So that's like the part of your mouth that's like right here,
Okay.
right?
The
and
upward of your- above
yeah,
your
yeah,
tongue.
it's like the front part of the roof of your mouth, right? And to say s, you pretty much like put your fucking tongue on the roof of your mouth at that part, and fricative means it's friction, right? So it's like it's using the breath of your voice to create friction in that part of your mouth.
Okay.
So like,
And you're good at picking that up with different languages.
well,
It's-
yeah. So like each language, like again, it's getting technical, but each language will have different sounds which are produced by different parts of your mouth.
Right.
Right. And so how that translates to accents, like that motherfucker has a Russian accent, so he wants to sound good in English, right? Oh yeah, don't like again. Let's say fucking he can't, or a motherfucker can't pronounce a S.
Yeah.
Again, same thing. He's going shh or some shit. No, you got to put your tongue in the front of your mouth to say that, and
so
then
you're
he goes,
helping him out on that part too.
Yeah.
Oh, are you?
So
You've got this like mental thing where it's like, are you genius in terms of like musical beats and like being able to pick that up because you
That's not.
understand
That
on a
doesn't
different
have
level.
nothing to do with music, to be
Really?
honest.
What is that? What is that then? Link?
It has no. It has more to do with language.
Okay.
Okay, I gave you the shittiest definition of all of what I just explained.
To
well,
us,
I'm
though,
picking it up slowly.
To us, though, it's more than we could explain to someone else. So,
Okay.
So it's interesting. But like you know, like the band like the Scorpions.
Yeah,
So I mean, they're fully German. They don't speak a word of English.
yeah, but they sing in English.
but they sing fully in English. Is that not the craziest thing ever?
Yeah, no, yeah, a lot of like, I grew up listening to like metal and like all that type of shit, right? A lot of like black metal bands are all from Scandinavia, right?
Okay.
All of them are like Norwegian or fucking Swedish or whatever, but they're same thing. They're all fucking singing in English.
Damn. It's like that the K-pop shit too. How nuts is like what K-pop is doing right now?
Yeah,
And they do the same thing.
wow.
They throw English words in there and then gets all the English fans going. In Japanese pop, they literally put in English words because it sounds cool, and then they're able to pronounce it well. So American fans are starting to listen to it too.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a crazy.
That's weird, but how does the song go together? Because it's supposed to rhyme with a chorus. Like if if they're saying it in their language and then so like give me an example like
So
a
in
word
like
they would say.
K-pop?
Yeah. It's like
What do you
they'd
mean?
be like, okay, I'm not gonna try to like imitate the K-pop language, but I'm saying like
The K-pop language?
Or-
You mean Korean?
You just quoted Addison right there.
okay, well, I'm not gonna fucking try to. Okay, I'm not gonna imitate Korean language. They'll speak in Korean for the chorus, and like, what's the word
Right.
in English that they would say? Like,
Fuck, I don't know.
Kai,
So, like,
Kai
in-
did it pretty perfectly
Yeah.
on that one podcast.
So
Like,
like Japanese pop, they'll be like, "Watashi no namae wa," and it'll be like, "I am so cool, I am so cool," and they'll go in there and they'll be like, "Oh, that fucking lit." Be like, "100." It's like, "Watashi no namae wa." My name is Ben, and that shit will pop.
that's what I'm saying. But like does it like always pop like chorus wise?
It does pop. Bro.
you have to get drunk to start speaking Japanese because you normally can't speak it like
My
that.
man said, "Watashi wa."
My name is Ben.
I was hoping you do. I was hoping you do that impersonation. I was
It was good. No, it's great. I love it every time because you kind of nail it.
It's
Dude.
the
Also,
deeper,
you're like the only person that could like make the do the imitation.
What'd
of the
you
show.
actually just say though?
I just said like, my name is this, my name is Ben. So it's like saying like, watashi ni wa nihongo desu. I am from Japan. Like that
Oh, so-
together, like is you're saying the same thing. I'm Japanese. I'm from Japan. But when you say it in English, the
It's like
audience
the
is like,
punchline.
It's
It's
like,
like,
oh,
Right.
that's what it is. Yeah. All right.
The American audience just gets a fucking.
Yeah. So you have.
Well, yeah. So again, we can chop this up or whatever. But
No chopping.
no
We're
chopping,
Going,
No chopping.
We're deep
Dude,
into the
these,
podcast.
these Russian fans might not like what I'm saying. Then
the real fans are here right now. We're like an hour 45 in. We're
These
deep.
felt like 20 minutes.
We're deep.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
dude.
It's
This
epic.
has definitely felt like 20 minutes. This is
Yeah.
epic.
This is sick.
But anyways, so I'm pretty sure that's why like somehow we got paired.
Yeah.
But then like early 2020, we linked up. He was in LA, just on some kick it shit, not even like in the studio, and like he was hella cool, and motherfuckers just got along, and like again, not even on some like
work and business
work
type
shit.
of
Yeah,
stuff.
just like on some kick it shit.
Let's
Like
just kick it, eat whatever.
yeah.
And he's huge in Russia.
What's crazy? This month, like, okay, so fast forward a little bit. Like we've been homies. Like I've been like kind of like helping show him around LA.
What's his
like,
name one more time?
Igor Creed.
Okay, Igor
Like
Creed.
I've been kind of showing him around LA, like all that type of shit. We go to Glendale Galleria.
Yeah.
You know Glendale?
Yeah.
Okay,
Massive
so
mall.
yeah, so
Armenian district.
Yeah.
Glendale has a lot of Armenians and Russians that
Okay.
live
Oh,
there.
wow, yeah.
Right? Okay, so I've been around like famous people like in public, right? Like, you know, like Wiz or whatever. Like
Yeah.
in public, right? No. And even me, like people come up to me
Yeah.
or whoever, you know,
They recognize
not a
you, they
lot,
get- yeah.
but like
You get, like,
I mean,
a
yeah,
fair
you
amount.
get, you know, motherfuckers come up to me
Yeah.
and take pictures of me. We were at this mall for 15 minutes. At least 100 people went up and took pictures with this man.
Are you serious?
At least 100.
Oh,
And most of them were bad bitches.
Oh yeah, I'm
Oh.
sure. Yeah.
Like, swear to God. And I was, it didn't even make sense in my mind. Like, how can someone be so fucking popping,
yeah.
but no one here knows who he is?
No one.
No, not a single person.
Yeah.
That was fucking crazy to me.
That's a different type of fame.
It's
where
a
like,
different
yeah.
type of fame.
Yeah. He has 14 mil.
Yeah, he has
On
14
Instagram.
mil
Boy
on
numbers.
Instagram.
Wow. That's
Weirdest
that's some Russian
spelling
numbers.
Weirdest spelling of Igor.
How do you spell it?
EGOR.
Yeah.
EGOR,
And then
okay.
his last name is with a K.
Yeah.
So I mean,
He's a super cool motherfucker.
Yeah.
Super
does he
cool.
speak like in broken English or is like?
No, he's like fluent in English. Like,
Fluent, just Russian
obviously has an
accent?
accent,
Yeah.
but like.
Oh,
like-
but the accent's got to be sick as fuck. A Russian
Yeah.
accent.
No, he sounds
yeah.
badass,
Hard.
dude.
Yeah.
But he has this, like, you know, he's a cool motherfucker.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Well, yeah. Anyways, and so yeah, we were just on some like kick it shit, like on some homie shit, and then just because of that, we just started making music.
okay.
That's dope.
Yeah, and he just happens to literally be like the Drake of Russia.
Literally, like, I did not know that going into it. I did not realize that. It just kind of just happened.
And he's cool. How old is he? It's like
Or like maybe 25.
25.
It's like my
Yeah,
age,
he's
pretty
young.
much.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Wow.
it's just a whole different. It's stuff you never hear about either. Because
Doesn't-
like,
yeah.
if you were never into music at all, and you just like listen to music like how like the average individual would, you would never hear of Igor Creed,
Well, I didn't even know that before,
right? And you were into it.
and I'm into music.
So like me, you told me today, Igor Creed, you're making music with him. I've never heard of him once in my
Yeah.
life. He's 14 million followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
Only 25.
Yeah.
It's crazy,
That's nuts,
and
yeah.
that is the craziest thing about music. Is like in TikTok, you hear about people, you hear about almost everyone.
You know what's crazy? Oh fuck! Do you guys know that trend? It just popped off not that long ago in the U.S. where it was like the Bugs Bunny and bitches with like the fucking.
yeah.
That's
Weird.
his song.
Really?
That's his
Oh.
song. Yes, that's his
Where
song.
the girl's feet would go up.
Yes,
to the-
that's his
okay.
song.
Oh,
And
the
then-
Bugs Bunny
and
channel
then-
with the boot.
And
Yes, and I remember that popped off, and I fucking called him. I was like, "Yo, you're blowing up in the U.S." And he's like, "Yeah."
Well,
So sick. The bunny
because some
challenge.
bitches just be on some big booty shit.
Yeah.
And they're just fucking
You know, y'all know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
they
right?
drop
Yeah.
into like the expert stance.
Yeah,
and
It's
then
like,
have
yeah.
bro,
yeah.
they're just ripping doggy style for no
Yes.
fucking reason.
You two are
It's like-
similar, where your songs get girls just drop. That's what
Drop.
it is. It's drop.
Just get girls getting fucking gross.
best type
And it's
of
just
music.
epic. It's like, dude, like I watched that Bugs Bunny for the first time, and I'm like, oh, Bugs Bunny, whatever. And then it's like, what the fuck is that, bro? You know, it's like girls just get fucking, just girls just get crazy for
Yeah.
whatever reason. It's nuts.
Yeah. That's nuts. All right. So you have the music coming out. Everyone's gonna follow you there. Follow all of the socials down below. I'm trying to think of anything else. We literally just talked
We-
about
we
everything.
Talked
covered
a lot of
everything.
Yeah, this is a crazy
This is
podcast.
awesome.
This was a nuts episode. We're
And
gonna do it
got,
again.
it got significantly more crazy. Like, you know, we kind of started because first podcast, right?
Yeah, I've never done a podcast before.
You have to,
we drank a shit.
Gang!
when you
Let's
get
go.
on, are you like a little like not like shy, but just like kind of like
Me?
yeah, like you kind of like I'm
I
just
don't
curious
know.
from like a guest perspective.
No, I sat down and I was ready to talk.
You're ready?
Yeah.
Well, we
But
kinda,
also, we got progressively more drunk.
Yeah, that did
hey
help.
man, it kind of happens when you drink for a fucking 2 hours. We took like 3 piss breaks.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Hey man,
Guys, everything for Sueco is gonna be listed down below in the description. Yes. Anything? Anywhere you want them to follow you, like specifically? Just follow. Add them on
Instagram.
Spotify.
I know,
follow on Instagram.
actually, Twitter. I need to get my
Twitter.
Twitter more
Twitter.
popping.
Same.
Follow me on Twitter,
follow
please.
our Twitter as well.
Yeah, but no, we'll leave your Twitter at the top of the description. Go follow him right there. Go catch up because then through there you'll hear everything that he's dropping. You'll hear
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
That's the way to go. Go check it out. Leave us a review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Guys, make sure to subscribe, hit notification bell. We'll see you guys. Great episode. Thank you, Blue Chew and Manscaped.
Huge
Peace
thank you
out.
to them.
Huge thank you.
Huge thank you.
They
Thank you
made
for
my
getting
cock
me a
work.
Huge fucking boner.
Let's
And
go.
keep my cock clean.
Yeah, that's true. All right, we'll see you guys next time. Peace out, guys. Peace. Woo!